Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about one of the most important skills you can develop in your life, and that is mastering your time. Time is the most precious resource you have. It's the one thing you can never get back. No matter how much money you earn, no matter how many connections you have, and no matter how talented you are, yet most people waste it, squander it, and allow it to slip through their fingers without realizing its true value. The truth is that how you manage your time directly determines your results, your happiness, and your success. Master your time and you will master your life. Mismanagement of time leads to stress, missed opportunities, and regret. You can have all the knowledge, skills, and ideas in the world, but if you fail to manage your time effectively, you will never see your potential realized. So the first principle of mastering time is understanding priorities. Most people spend their days reacting to what seems urgent rather than focusing on what is truly important. Urgent emails, messages, and trivial tasks dominate their attention, while the activities that actually move the needle are ignored. You must learn to identify what matters most. What are the actions that will have the highest impact on your goals? These are the things you must dedicate your best energy and focus every single day. Once you understand your priorities, the next step is planning. Planning is not just writing a to-do list, it's creating a roadmap for your day, week, and month. High achievers block time for their most important work, schedule deep focus periods, and avoid distractions at all costs. This is what separates average performers from extraordinary ones. Another crucial element is eliminating distractions. Technology, social media, and unnecessary multitasking are the biggest thieves of time. Most people think they're being productive while checking emails or scrolling social media, but this is an illusion. True productivity comes from focused, uninterrupted work on high-value activities. You must protect your time like it is the most valuable asset you own, because it is. Now let's talk about energy management. Time alone is not enough. You also need to manage your energy, focus, and mental clarity. Working when you are exhausted or distracted leads to mistakes, poor results, and wasted hours. Identify your peak performance periods during the day and schedule your most critical work for those times. Take breaks strategically to recharge and use techniques like the Pomodoro method or time blocking to maintain consistent focus. Another essential strategy is learning to say no. Most people fail to manage time effectively because they say yes to everything. Saying yes to unimportant requests or low-value activities steals time from your priorities. Learning to say no is not selfish, it's essential. Protecting your time allows you to invest it in activities that generate meaningful results and progress. Now let's discuss habits. Your daily habits dictate how well you manage time. Effective time masters create routines that maximize productivity, minimize wasted effort, and ensure consistency. This includes morning routines, planning rituals, and daily reviews of progress. Habits automate success and reduce the reliance on willpower. Another powerful principle is goal clarity. If you don't know where you are going, it doesn't matter how well you manage your time, you will end up nowhere. Define clear, specific, measurable goals and let them guide your daily actions. Every hour you spend should bring you closer to your desired outcomes. Disorganization is the enemy of time mastery. Clutter, scattered thoughts, and lack of systems lead to lost hours and frustration. Create systems for work, home, and personal life. Organize your space, use digital tools effectively, and streamline repetitive tasks. Efficiency is key. One of the most powerful techniques for mastering time is batching. Group similar tasks together and handle them in dedicated time blocks. This reduces the mental load of task switching, increases speed, and improves focus. For example, set specific times for emails, phone calls, and administrative work instead of letting them interrupt your entire day. Another often overlooked aspect is reflection. At the end of each day, review how you spent your time. Ask yourself, did I invest in my priorities? Did I focus on high-value activities? What can I improve tomorrow? Reflection allows continuous improvement and prevents wasted time from becoming a habit. Now let's address procrastination. Everyone struggles with it, but successful people understand that procrastination is a choice, and they use strategies to overcome it. Break large tasks into smaller, actionable steps, create deadlines, and use accountability systems to stay on track. Action conquers procrastination, and consistent action leads to mastery of time. Another critical factor is eliminating perfectionism. Many people waste hours trying to make something perfect when progress and completion are more important. Focus on delivering value, iterating, and improving over time. Done is always better than perfect when it comes to time management. Visualization and planning also play a huge role. Visualize your ideal day, week, and month. Plan backward from your goals and allocate time to the activities that have the most significant impact. Time mastery is not about working harder. It's about working smarter. Delegation is another key principle. You don't have to do everything yourself. Delegate tasks that others can handle so you can focus on the high-value work that only you can do. This amplifies your productivity and allows you to leverage your time effectively. Now, I want you to think about the concept of time as a currency. Every hour is like money. Spend it wisely. Invest it in activities that generate returns. Avoid wasting it on trivial matters that provide no long-term benefit. The compound effect of how you spend your time will determine the trajectory of your life. Finally, mindset is everything. You must value time above all else. Treat every hour as a precious resource. Protect it fiercely, prioritize, plan, focus, and act with purpose. Master your time and you will master your life. Those who do this consistently achieve extraordinary results, build meaningful relationships, and create the life they truly desire. Time mastery is not just a strategy, it's a way of life. Start today. Take control, take action, and transform your relationship with time. because the way you use your time today shapes your future. Now let's dive deeper into the power of focus. Focus is the single most important skill you can develop when it comes to mastering your time. Most people are constantly distracted, pulled in 100 different directions, and as a result, they never accomplish what they truly want. Focus allows you to direct your energy and attention toward your most important tasks, the activities that produce the greatest results. To develop focus, start by removing all distractions. Turn off notifications, silence your phone, close unnecessary tabs, and create an environment conducive to deep work. Remember, your environment shapes your behavior. If you allow constant interruptions, you will sabotage your own productivity. Next, practice single tasking instead of multitasking. Multitasking is a myth. Your brain can only focus effectively on one task at a time. When you try to do multiple things at once, you reduce efficiency, increase errors, and waste precious time. Allocate dedicated time blocks for each high priority task and give it your full attention until completion. Another strategy is setting clear deadlines. Without deadlines, tasks expand to fill all available time, a concept known as Parkinson's Law. Deadlines create urgency, focus, and action. Challenge yourself to complete important tasks ahead of schedule, and you will notice a dramatic increase in productivity. Time management also requires understanding the 80-20 principle, or Pareto's Law. Roughly 80% of your results come from 20% of your activities. Identify the high-impact actions that generate the most significant results and focus the majority of your time and energy on those activities. Stop wasting time on low-value work that contributes little to your goals. Another key component is learning to plan your week in advance. Schedule your most critical tasks for when you have the highest energy, usually in the morning or during peak performance periods. Plan meetings, administrative work, and other low-energy tasks for later in the day. This ensures you make maximum use of your most productive hours. Now, let's discuss the power of saying no strategically. Most people say yes to everything because they fear disappointing others or missing opportunities. But saying yes to everything means saying no to your priorities. Protect your time fiercely. Every time you say yes to a trivial request, you take away time from what truly matters. Saying no is not selfish, it is essential for achieving your goals. Another critical factor is batching similar tasks. Grouping tasks together reduces the mental load of switching between different types of work and increases efficiency. For example, handle all emails in one block, phone calls in another, and creative work in dedicated focus sessions. This simple strategy can save hours every week. Energy management is just as important as time management. You cannot sustain high performance if you are constantly drained or exhausted. Identify your personal energy cycles and schedule demanding tasks when you are most alert. Take short breaks, stay hydrated, eat nourishing meals, and get adequate rest to maintain peak performance throughout the day. Visualization and goal setting also play a huge role. Visualize how you want your day, week, and life to unfold. Break long-term goals into daily, actionable steps and align your actions with your vision. Time mastery is about living intentionally, not reacting to life. Another essential strategy is accountability. Share your goals and deadlines with someone you trust. Accountability increases follow-through, reduces procrastination, and provides support when challenges arise. Reflection is equally important. At the end of each day, review what you accomplished, what could have been better, and how you can improve tomorrow. Continuous reflection ensures steady progress and prevents time from being wasted on unproductive habits. Now let's talk about eliminating perfectionism. Many people spend hours refining minor details when progress and completion are far more important. Focus on action, learning, and iteration rather than waiting for perfect results. Done is better than perfect when it comes to time mastery. Another principle is delegation. You do not have to do everything yourself. Identify tasks that others can handle and delegate them. This frees your time for high-value activities that require your unique skills and attention. Mastering time also requires breaking large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Overwhelm leads to procrastination, but breaking work into actionable pieces creates momentum and makes even the most daunting tasks achievable. Finally, embrace routines and habits that support productivity. Morning routines, planning rituals, and consistent daily practice automate success, reduce decision fatigue, and create stability. Habits are the invisible architecture of your productivity. In summary, mastering your time is not about working harder. It's about working smarter, focusing on high-value activities, protecting your attention, managing energy, eliminating distractions, and taking intentional action every single day. By doing this consistently, you can create extraordinary results, reduce stress, and gain control over your life. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend it wisely, protect it fiercely, invest it intentionally. Master your time, and you will master your life. Now, let's explore how mastering your time impacts every area of your life. Time mastery is not just about work or productivity, it's about creating a balanced, fulfilled, and meaningful life. When you control your time, you can dedicate energy to your health, relationships, personal growth, and passions. You are no longer a slave to distractions or reactive living. Instead, you become proactive, intentional, and in control of your destiny. One powerful principle is prioritization. Determine what truly matters to you, your top 3 to 5 priorities in each area of life. Align your daily actions with these priorities. Every hour spent should bring you closer to your most important goals. Avoid being pulled into low-value activities that do not serve your purpose. Another key element is establishing boundaries. Protect your time by setting limits on interruptions, meetings, and obligations that do not align with your goals. Boundaries are essential to prevent burnout and maintain focus. Energy management remains critical. Your time is only valuable if you have the energy to use it effectively. Take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Exercise regularly, eat nutritious meals, sleep well, and practice mindfulness to sustain high performance over time. Now, let's discuss the power of consistency. Mastery of time is built on daily habits and routines. Consistent action compounds over time, producing results far greater than sporadic bursts of effort. Focus on building habits that align with your priorities and reinforce your goals. Another important strategy is time auditing. Track how you spend your time for a week. Identify patterns, inefficiencies, and time-wasting activities. Awareness is the first step to improvement. Once you know where your time goes, you can make deliberate adjustments to align it with your objectives. Delegation and automation are equally important. Delegate tasks that others can do and automate repetitive work whenever possible. This creates leverage, freeing your time for high-impact activities that require your unique skills. Reflection and review are essential. At the end of each week, review accomplishments, challenges, and lessons learned. Adjust your plans, refine priorities, and ensure continuous growth. This cycle of action, reflection, and adjustment is key to mastering time. Another principle is mindfulness. Stay present and fully engaged in whatever task you are performing. Mindless work is inefficient and drains energy. Focused, intentional action produces higher quality results in less time. Goal setting and planning remain foundational. Define clear, measurable goals and break them down into actionable steps. Use time blocking to allocate periods for deep work. Planning and personal development. This ensures alignment between your daily actions and long-term vision. Now, let's talk about the importance of saying no again. Every yes to low-value tasks is a no to what matters most. Learn to say no respectfully but firmly. Protecting your time is the ultimate form of self-respect and discipline. Another critical factor is leveraging technology wisely. Use tools that streamline work, enhance productivity, and reduce wasted time. Avoid tools and apps that distract or fragment your attention. Efficiency is key. Time mastery also requires self-discipline. Avoid procrastination, manage impulses, and commit to taking action consistently. Discipline is the bridge between goals and results. And finally, mindset is everything. Value your time, see it as a finite resource, and treat it with respect. Adopt the belief that every moment counts, that every decision has impact, and that mastering your time directly leads to mastering your life. In conclusion, mastering your time is not a one-time achievement. It is a lifelong practice. It requires clarity of priorities, focused planning, energy management, reflection, delegation, consistency, and intentional action. When you apply these principles consistently, you gain control over your life, achieve extraordinary results, and create balance, fulfillment, and meaning. Remember, time is your most valuable asset. Protect it, invest it, and master it. Your life will follow. Every decision you make with your time determines your success, happiness, and legacy. Start today, commit to mastery, and transform your life 1 hour, 1 day, and 1 action at a time. Master your time, and you will master your life.